to start off a little bit with what is blockchain and just give you, I know many of you raised your hand, so you're on the journey, but I'm going to give you a kind of a little taste of how I'm looking at that. I do believe blockchain is fundamentally changing everyday life. So I'm going to start off with a little morning imagination session. Imagine the world, what it could be, and where we're going. So imagine if you can see all the places your food has traveled from the farm to your fork. And I'd love to pick up my phone and take a picture of a food label and then see, a little map of where all the ingredients came from. And then I'd like to kind of issue a bug report if something didn't quite taste right, and then track it back. Maybe, I'm in Atlanta, someone's in Butte, Montana, and they also filed a bug report, and we find out that the lettuce was in common across our two bug reports. Imagine if. Imagine if, and this has never happened to me, but I just helped my dad buy a car this weekend. Before you left the auto dealer, your title and registration was texted to your phone. It doesn't sound like a big deal in 2017, but that is a very complicated transaction. You have all sorts of parties involved, from the auto dealer to your insurance company to the local, DMV, et cetera, right? And but imagine if, right, that transaction, or purchasing a house or renting an apartment, right, was settled right there on the spot. All right, imagine if, and I'm carefully wording this one, imagine if you were 100% certain that your vote was counted, right? Was counted, right? Certainty, right? That what you did actually is reflected. And you can see how both parties in this transaction have a dog in that hunt. Like, I want to know that my vote went to the right place, but the person I was voting for would like to know that too. There's no certainty today that that's the case. And this is the one I'm really passionate about. That your digital identity was no longer represented by a user ID and password. Do you know we all have about 150 user IDs and password that we try to carry around in our little heads? That's an opportunity for all kinds of things that we've been seeing around privacy and identity theft and all that kind of stuff. It was at a restaurant, or at a movie theater actually, with my daughter, who is at least 21 now, and she was carded, and the person behind the counter said, "Hey, it's great that you're a blood donor."